Hello everyone, this is a new segment where I'll wrap up with the top news of the day within a few minutes. Listen up so you can stay informed about what is going on in Jammu and Kashmir. Delhi High Court today refused to stay ED summons to Mehbooba Mufti. The PDP leader moved court seeking quashing of summons by the Enforcement Directorate under the Prevention of Money Laundering Act. A division bench of Chief Justice D.N. Patel and Justice Jasmeet Singh today refused to grant the stay. Mufti had claimed in a petition that she received the summons on her personal email ID from the official email ID of the Assistant Director Enforcement Directorate on March 5 and that it refers to an annexure which she claims has not been sent to her and therefore she is not aware of its contents. She objected to the fact that she has not been informed if she is being summoned as an accused or as a witness. Further, she says that she has not been informed why she is being summoned, in connection to what. She does not know the scheduled offences under the PMLA which gave rise to the proceedings and because of which the summons have been issued. Her appearance before Enforcement Directorate is now due for March 22nd. Senior advocate Nitya Ramakrishnan is representing Mehbooba Mufti in the case upon his submission that on the last date of hearing, the ED was quote-unquote kind enough to submit that it would not insist on her appearance until March 19. Solicitor General Tushar Mehta, who is appearing for Enforcement Directorate as well as the centre, said, "We were not kind. The circumstances were such." The court then said that it was not going to grant any stay on the summons. The court further directed both the parties to file the compilation of the judgment that they seek to rely on in a legal note. The next date of hearing is now set to be on April 16th. Another major news of the day is that government ordered a major reshuffle in the police department today. After having reshuffled the administration across Jammu and Kashmir, Lieutenant Governor of Jammu and Kashmir, Mr. Manoj Sinha, ordered a complete reshuffling of the police department. SSP Jammu Sridhar Patil has been replaced with Chandan Kohli, an IPS who was SP Rajouri. Both have been transferred within 13 months of their postings. Patil has been ordered to report to police headquarters and await further posting orders. Kohli was SSP Pulwama till February 2020 when he was transferred and posted as SSP Rajouri. SSP Srinagar Dr. Haseeb Mughal has been replaced with Sandeep Chaudhary, IPS, who was SSP Anantnag. Mughal has been asked to wait in PHQ for further posting. This is probably for the first time in last 7 years that Mughal has been asked to wait in PHQ for further posting. Imtiaz Hussain Mir, SSP Security Kashmir, has been transferred and posted as SP Anantnag, replacing Sandeep Chaudhary, IPS. Many other transfers have also been made. Another major news is that a flying object suspected to be coming from Pakistan crossed international border in Pathankot today. The Border Security Force (BSF) informed that the yellow light of a flying object suspected to be coming from Pakistan was observed in Bamiyal, Pathankot yesterday. After being intercepted, the suspected flying object flew back towards the Pakistani side. A BSF official today said that troops fired 2 rounds towards the object. On firing, said flying object returned back to Pakistan post Kalanwali side. This is not the first instance that any flying object has crossed the international border from the Pakistan side. In November last year, 2 drones suspected to be coming from the Pakistani side had crossed the international border in the Samba sector of Jammu and Kashmir. BSF is also doing technical surveillance at the international border. The force has listed out the outset of stretches that have seen multiple drone activities in the past. Let's also give the COVID update of today. 152 fresh COVID-19 cases and 1 death has been reported in Jammu and Kashmir. The overall tally stands to 1,28,249 cases. Of the fresh cases, which include 50 travellers, 31 were from Jammu Division and 121 were from Kashmir Division. A number of these cases were confirmed at diagnostic laboratories of CD Hospital and GMC Anantnag. Regarding the fatality, officials said that the victim belonged to Jammu. Moreover, 72 more COVID-19 patients have recovered and were discharged from various hospitals, 6 from Jammu Division and 66 from Kashmir Division. There are still 1,152 active cases. 268 of them are in Jammu Division and 884 in Kashmir Division. Quote unquote, there are no specific threats to the Yatra, but sticky bombs were indeed a new challenge. It was not there earlier, but forces inimical to India, including the neighboring country, are always hell-bent upon creating disturbance. It is a new thing, it is a threat, but we have our security drills and will take care of them. Dilbagh Singh's statement comes a day after CRPF's Inspector General, Jammu Zone P.S. Ranipse said that all the CRPF units and formations have been briefed about the threat posed by sticky bombs.